everything was like up in the air. How are we going to do this? Are we still going to do this? Do we still have access to our students? Are they going to want a virtual camp? Because it's really important in language that you have that face-to-face conversation where they get to know you and build that relationship with you.
When I finally knew, I'm like, hey, I'm here for it now, was when we delivered our first kits. And we went to these kids' houses, and there was these 2 little girls. They were outside, it was smoking hot that day, and they had on their hats and they were picking flowers. And like when I brought their kits out to them, they had the biggest smile on their face. And I'm like, it was at that moment, I'm like, this is why. This is the reason why we do this, because we're fighting for these kids.
We give them Kiwi boxes, Kiwi crates where they do a science experiment. And so we always issue them a challenge that they can do on their own.
I like to make the chameleon with Kiwi crate.
Slime week was spectacular. It was gooey and gory and everything.
I enjoy slime making because that was the first time for me to touch and make slime.
Kiwi crate because I like science. My favorite was Kiwi crate.
Yeah?
Because I like making things.
We've never done this camp before.
I've always enjoyed working with the EL students. It's a passion that I have. And when the opportunity came up to help launch the first secondary camp, I was very excited.
I have one student, he's only been in the country since April.
I was not able to go to school here in America.
And he is an artist, and his communication tool between us have been to draw pictures. And I am just amazed. The first morning I drove up and I got to see it, I was like, oh, it said, thank you, Miss King. I said, that's wonderful, it made my day. The next week, he had taken my Bitmoji and drawn it. And I was just like, oh my goodness, of course, you know, tears. I'm like, this is so beautiful. And then this week when I pulled up, he had put himself in it with me. He was inside of a spaceship and I was on the outside with the aliens, because we had done an alien theme last week. And so I felt like it evolved and the relationship I could see building.
Today when they were speaking Japanese, I realized how they feel when they don't understand what we're saying. It's a foreign language, and so I kind of looked at them funny, and then they would break it down for us.
Relationships building and being able to cultivate that because we listened to what they asked us for.
Those students who fearlessly were willing to speak on video, who are willing to speak in small groups with students that they'd never seen before. The confidence was there. They built the confidence.
Just giving them that confidence.
My hope is it gave them confidence.
So confident and excited to share what she knows and to share what she's done.
I have grown because before, when I finished school, my English went from here to here.
But having students feel confident enough to, and hearing students say, you make me more confident.
They help me with my confidence.
I want to be a cat. You can be a cat. Why not?
If I said something wrong, I got shy.
I definitely learned some more vocabulary words, and usually at home I talk Turkish. I don't talk English at home. And it gave me an opportunity to speak more and practice my speaking.
We wrote journal every day and it became writing training.
I feel my English was improved. It becomes a little bit easy for me to read English sentence, and I learned a lot of adjectives.
It trained my listening skill for English.
Improved my communication skills.
They give me a challenge, and if she has a question, I can answer.
I designed this logo, and it represents, we are all from different countries. Why is it with 2 L's? And she said that we're ELL students.
What was the challenge? Virtual.
Because of the virtual learning this year, our camp will be better because it has challenged us to think outside the box. How can we do things differently?
I've learned to put a lot more visuals with my work. A lot of times I would just put the slide up there and I could let the kids read it and they could get started on something. This time you have to break it down into chunks. So we've done a lot more chunking, we've done a lot more putting in pictures, and I think that needs to be brought into the regular classroom.
And since this is the first camp that we've had, and next year hopefully will be the first time we meet in person, we can take those ideas and that kind of mentality, like, how can we do this like nobody else? And because of our experience, we have that mindset now.
I want to join summer camp next year.
Thank you, Miss Dixon and Miss Chapman.
They are so kind.
Mr. Carey, Miss Wilson, thank you for supporting our time.